This is the 12th year of Itty School. And since we started the school 12 years ago, I have, done multiple roles across all kinds of functions, right? No task too small, no task too insignificant. And in one of those roles early on, we were trying to create a brochure or something. Early days, we still didn't have marketing material and all. And I remember asking my dad, my dad who is the correspondent, Mr. Vikhyat Muthyala, I asked him, we need to create a marketing material and I need there to be some focus. If you had to define, we didn't have any elaborate if you had to define Itty, what would that have to be? What should be one word that I should focus on? And his reply was the word care. As long as we focus on the word care, as long as we create a space where the kids feel safe, they feel belonged, and they can express, that would be success. And that is something we have been doing year after year, and we have been improving on. And always for us, the idea is, what is the idea of a complete child, right? Because there are kids who are good in academics, there are kids who are good in sports, they might be very artistic kids and all of that. So now, and what a complete child means changes with time. Even that very child can one day be good at something and then it keeps improving. And so for us, the question is always, how do you create a space where, one, of course, there is the academics, and two, is he good at singing? Is he or she good at singing? Does he dance? Does he tell stories? If you left him with a bit of clay, if you gave some clay to this child, what does the child do? Does he flatten it out, use a stick to make drawings on it? Does he make tiny sculptures out of it? Or does he clean it up and say, this is all a mess, keep this place clean, clay is very dirty? What is the kind of kid we are dealing with? How do you help grow a complete child? And for this, there are different things we do year after year. There is the school, though it's like that quote about how day after day nothing seems to change, but when you look back, everything is completely different. So the kind of books we have in our library keeps changing. The way we test students for, let's not focus on academics, just academics. What can we do to test them about their general knowledge, for example? How can we have a month-long preparatory session for an annual day, and how can we ensure that they have that avenue to try out dancing and singing and all of these things? So every year we keep adding something, and we also remember that how do you keep what you already have and you keep adding on to it? And finally, this is the moment in time during the year when we get to thank the silent force that makes it all possible, the parents who believe in us and give us the opportunity to help the children. And I'll wrap with saying one little story of an incident that happened in the school. We always like playing word association games. We always give students a bunch of words. Even in teacher training sessions, we do this. We give them a bunch of words. You have 20 words. Connect these words, make a sentence with these two words, and continue the story. I'll make a sentence. Say, for example, I said green carpet and boy. The boy is standing on the green carpet. Next. The next two words, and you keep going. There was this one session, I was in second class or something. This was a little while ago. And all the words were over. All the words were done. There were two words remaining. There were only two words. One of the words, and these words are picked at random, right? We just say, give me a word, give me a word, give me a word. So these words are random. The last two words remaining were, one word was table, and the other word was moon. And all the kids, and I was like, this is tricky. What do you say? There are no tables on the moon. So how do you connect? And I was thinking, okay, maybe should I let them pick a different word? Should I give them a hint or something? And then one child got up. She was in second class at the time. And she said, I got onto the table and went flying to the moon. And that day I realized the way we think of creativity, the way we think of storytelling is much smaller than what kids are capable of doing. It's like Picasso said, right? Picasso said, every child is born an artist. The hard thing is to stay an artist as you grow up. Because we start believing in all these rules that don't really exist. So the hardest thing for us in the school is to, while yes, you want kids to have the discipline and all of that, how do you make sure that they don't fall prey to these imaginary rules that we all conjure in our minds so that we are not able to create anything? So that is a constant struggle, and we have a wonderful team of teachers here that also keeps amazing us and keeps helping us on that journey. So I just wanted to share this, and I wanted to, from the deepest corners of my heart, I wanted to thank you all. Thank you all for the constant support. Thank you all for always showing up. And I have spoken a lot more than I perhaps planned. And we have a fantastic show for you. Cute, energetic, engaging as always. I tell my teachers, listen, yes, the parents love the children, but we owe them a good show. So I think we have done something in that direction. I hope you all enjoy the show. Thank you for coming. Welcome to our annual day, Butterflies 2025. Thank you.